Have you noticed more hair in your brush or the shower drain or even on your pillow, but your hair care routine hasn't changed at all? If so, you're not alone. One of the biggest hidden causes of sudden hair thinning is stress, and it's affecting more people than ever in today's uncertain world. In this video, I'm going to show you how stress triggers hair loss, what signs to watch for, and the exact tools and treatments that we use to help your hair recover, including one powerful solution that you may have never heard of. Stay with me because this could be the turning point that your hair needs. Hi, I'm Dr. Crystal Maxwell from Light Family Wellness, and in today's fast-paced and pressure-packed world, stress has become almost an invisible part of daily life. But while you're managing your long to-do list, your hair could still be telling a different story. So let's break it down. Here are some common questions that people have been asking that I've been hearing people ask about. Why is my hair thinning even though I haven't changed my shampoo or my products? Can stress alone really cause noticeable hair loss? Will the hair I lost from stress grow back? Or is this permanent? How long after stress does hair loss begin? What treatments actually help reverse hair loss that's caused by stress? So before I go deeper, I want you to make sure that you stick around because later in this video, I will be sharing the number one mistake that I see people make when trying to fix stress-related hair loss. And I'll be discussing how avoiding it can save you months of frustration and money. Okay, so make sure that you stick around for that. When we're stressed, our bodies release elevated cortisol levels. We talked about this in our last video where we talked about how stress can affect the skin. Cortisol is that fight or flight hormone. Over time, cortisol actually hijacks your hair growth cycle. It pushes it into it pushes more strands into the resting or shedding phase. This is something that is known as telogen effluvium. Stress doesn't have to be dramatic to affect your hair. It can come from work burnout, financial worries, family responsibilities, or even constant exposure to the news and social media. Your hair reads all of that as danger. So as we talked about in our last video about stress on the skin, similar things can help to manage your stress. So we talked about mindful breathing and meditation. You can also hum. Did you know that humming stimulates the parasympathetic system, which helps our bodies to calm down? So when you're feeling stressed, why don't you try humming your favorite tune and actually see how that can become relaxing to you? Another thing that can help you to relax is movement and gentle exercising. Things like walking, stretching, or light cardio. Not only does this help to improve your mood, but guess what? It increases circulation. And circulation helps to feed your scalp and your hair follicles. Simplify your self. Sometimes when I've heard people begin to experience hair loss, they go and buy lots and lots of products to help treat their hair. But oftentimes the first step that you can do instead of going out and buying a lot of products is just simplifying and focusing on nurturing those routines that help to calm you and that help to de-stress you rather than focusing on some of the harsh treatments that we can find online. When stress-related hair loss has already begun, one of the most effective solutions that we offer here is the Alma TED. TED uses sound waves and air pressure to deliver nourishing growth factors deep into your scalp. So because it's going deep into your scalp, it helps to improve overall scalp health. It helps to stimulate blood flow that our hair needs to grow. It helps to promote our hair itself to be healthier and stronger. And it does all of this without the use of needles, pain, and there's no downtime. There are a lot of different options of treatments that are out there. Some of them involve using needles. TED is one that doesn't do that. My patients often describe it as having a hot stone massage on your scalp. It is actually very relaxing to stimulate those hair follicles and stimulate blood flow to your scalp. It's not invasive, it's comfortable, and it's really a nice jump start to your scalp's natural recovery process, especially when stress has disrupted that hair growth cycle. So now, as I promised, here's the biggest mistake that I see people make when they're beginning to notice that their hair is thinning, and they're losing their hair. Wasting time on money and random over-the-counter products, hoping that one will finally work without addressing the real root cause. Hair thinning from stress isn't just a product problem. If the internal stress response isn't managed, even the most expensive shampoos and serums won't give lasting results. That's why combining targeted treatments like Alma TED with lifestyle support is the smartest and most effective way to move forward with getting your hair regrowing. If you're noticing your hair is sending out distress signals, don't wait until it gets worse. You can reverse the cycle and restore your confidence. And I am here to help you. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about your stressors. Let's talk about your hair. Let's create a plan that specifically works for you to get that growth cycle back working the way that it's supposed to be, naturally, painlessly. Book your consultation today at www.lightfamilywellness.com. Your hair deserves care from the inside and out.